Hello, and thank you for joining us. My name is Scott Hanley. I'm the mortgage broker of record with Western Pioneer Financial. In today's webinar, we're going to go over the loan application submittal process. It's a very simple and streamlined process for us loan officers to direct our potential clients to fill out an application to get a pre-qualification letter or get the loan submission process started. With that being said, let's get right into this. We'd like to direct our clients to our homepage, WPFloans.com. Once again, that's www.wpfloans.com. Once they reach our homepage here, there's two easy areas to access the loan application. One is in the top right-hand corner of the homepage in red, Apply Now button here. Also on our toolbar, the third tab over, there's an Apply Now button here, and they will both go to the same page and direct them to the application page. And we'll go ahead and do the same, Apply Now. Usually when I'm on the phone with the client, I'm not taking the application via phone. They want to do it online. I say, go ahead and go to our webpage, WPFloans.com. Top right-hand corner, there's a big red button that says Apply Now to start the process. So once they reach this page here, you'll see right away there are two applications. There's a short application and a long application. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be directing your clients to fill out the short application. The long application is almost like a full 1003, and it's for someone who's pretty mortgage savvy, someone who may have a full file already because we beat the other lenders' rates, or someone who might have their financial documentation on hand and want to run through it that way. But generally speaking, I have them go through the short application. That way we don't bog them down asking too many questions. We just need the general and pertinent information to run the credit report and to reach the client and get further information if we need it. Another thing I want to point out here real quickly on this page is the Professional Services tab. There's a few areas that they can order the credit report, such as here, which is $20 to the client. Western Pioneer Financial requires all of our loan officers to be responsible for their own credit reports. So whether you charge that to a client or flip the bill yourself, that is something that needs to be paid for if we are going to merge it in for you on your files. There are also some expenses and documentations that we need throughout the loan process that may come up during escrow, such as a credit supplement, or they could order their appraisal, home inspection, you'll see a pest report, or perhaps a roof certification. We could direct our clients under the Professional Services tab to order these things right away so it will not hold us up, and we could get these items ordered and back to underwriting as soon as possible. So just wanted to point that out. So back to the Apply for a Loan. Today's demonstration, we're going to go through the short application here. There's two things I wanted to point out once they do click on the short application, and for all of our loan officers to know as well. Under the loan application, once they do fill it out, you will see they have the ability to order their credit report. I tell them to fill out the application. Once it's done complete and correctly, you will scroll down to the bottom of the page and order the credit report, which will be here, and it is $20. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and fill out a short application for our purposes today. Oops. Just put it. Tab to Randy. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, if they only have certain information, right away you will see that, and they try to submit the application, it will not let them. We will need that pertinent information to submit the application. So I'm going to move forward with it and fill out everything it does ask me for, and I'm going to just put in some example numbers here. The email address, this is where we will need their email address information, because when they fill out this application, they will get automatically a confirmation email. We ask them how much they make on a yearly basis. Let's say $60,000 for today's purposes. Monthly debt, say they make $1,500. They're currently employed at, let's say, Costco, number of years 5. If there's a co-borrower, this information will be needed here. One of the most important aspects of this application is the referral information. And I'm circling it here. As you can see, here is where we will be able to determine which loan officer to send the file to. So when you are talking to your potential customers or clients, you will let them know, hey, go ahead and fill out that one-page application, and where it says referral information referred by, just go ahead and put my name so we know where it's going to be directed to. So I'll go ahead and put my name. Now it's just going to ask them, let's say, the loan purpose. It is going to be a purchase. We'll do a fixed primary residence. Let's say purchase price is $250. They have $20,000 down. This is where we get the authorization to run the credit. And if they have any additional comments, they can go ahead and put it there. Let's say, hey, Scott, call me after 5 p.m. They could just put the comments in that section there. So once they submit the application, you will see it is submitted correctly. We will acknowledge that we have received the information and will be in touch as soon as possible. I direct my clients and let them know after you fill out the loan application. Again, scroll down to order your credit report, and this is where you'll be able to order your credit report, and it costs $20. They will fill out the information, credit card information, security code, expiration month, expiration year. It will be a $20 charge for them. Now, once Western Pioneer Financial receives 2 emails is what's going to happen here. One will receive the initial application in a PCF form, the Calyx Point form, and 2 will get the second email that the credit report was paid for. Now, instantaneously, our back office will go ahead, once we receive confirmation of the credit report paid for, we'll pull the credit in the short application form in the PCF. So that way, the liabilities are already merged on your 1003 once our back office sends you over the PCF. And attached will be the credit report as well. Now, those loan officers that are not going to utilize the website $20 system and pay for it on their own and have their own credit agency and their own Calyx Point, then once they fill out the PCF form, we'll just go ahead and immediately send it to you without pulling the credit and or merging it into your file before sending it to you. So it's a very, very streamlined process we have here. It's very easy for our clients to fill out, to go through to get the process started. And also we can get them a DU approval usually within 20 minutes or so. Now, one thing I want to point out here is something that once they fill in their email address, they will get a confirmation email from our generic email address box here, and it'll let them know, thank you for your interest. We have received your information and we'll be in touch with you as soon as possible to discuss the next steps in the process. So they will get an acknowledged email there, and it's timestamped as well. Going back to our home page here. And that's how to submit an application. It's very, very easy. It's streamlined. You will get your application with the merged liabilities and an attached credit report in a matter of minutes. From there, you could call your clients to clean up the 1003 file. You could ask them for future supporting documentation that you are going to need, present them loan options, and go from there. So it's very, very streamlined if you direct them and use our website. And it's something that we're very, very excited about launching here at Western Pioneer Financial. Our next video is going to be on the loan submission process, and it will be the next step on once you do have your full PCF file and you have all the documentation, such as your 2 W-2s and tax returns, 2 bank statements, 2 pay stubs, et cetera, in one Adobe file. We will show you how to submit that as well. Very streamlined as well. Thank you very much for attending our webinar, and we look forward to doing business.